our family. Today we have with us an artist, Marvin from the Eastern region of Ghana. And we would like for him to, as always, tell us a little bit of something about yourself.
So the name is Malvin, like you said, Malvin Asare from the Eastern region, but to be precise. But currently I'm in Suman, Accra.
So, where did you go to school, Marvin?
I went to GHS at Salvation and Around and continued secondary school at local Presec in the Eastern region.
Okay, did you learn art at school?
Actually, I learned a little, but yeah.
Okay, so when did you become an artist?
It's kind of like a really thin. So my dad, who got it from my granddad.
What was it from your granddad?
Yeah.
Okay. So you chose to be an artist because your granddad was an artist. What type of art did he do?
He was into painting and then portrait drawing.
Okay. So how do you work best? Do you work best in acrylic, ink?
Yeah, I do on acrylic. I do on in pencil as well.
Okay. So are you currently, are you on any social media? Do you follow any social media trends?
Yeah, I'm following it.
Okay. Do you post your art on social media?
Yeah, often.
Okay. So, and what do you do for a living other than, do you have a secondary career?
Yeah, currently I'm working with an agency, recruitment agency.
Okay. So when you find time for your art, do you need quiet? Do you need open space?
Actually, I work best both, whilst individual or in a crowd.
So can you tell us a little about the purpose behind your work? What does your work aim to say? What do you want to say with it?
Okay, it shows the landscape and sceneries we have in this world, such as the lighthouse at Accra, Kwame Nkrumah Museum, still at Accra, and some other buildings somewhere in Kumasi, Accra, even the palace at Accra.
Okay. All right. And if you could you do this for me?
Yeah, I think I could do it for you.
Okay. And if you can tell us, what's the purpose behind your work? What does it bring out of you? What is your what do you want to say? What do you want me to get from it?
It shows how beautiful our landscape and our tourist sites are in Ghana here, such as the lighthouse I mentioned. It's one of Ghana's largest tourist sites that tourists always visit when they come to the country.
All right. And so if I were seeing your artwork for the first time on social media, and I was in the United States and I saw the lighthouse portrayed by you, then maybe that might bring me, that's very nice, I would love to come.
Exactly.
So
that's the exact features of the lighthouse itself. Front, side, and the back, even the blood.
Okay. Okay. And so it would be like 3D.
Yeah, it's 3D.
Okay.
And it's collapsible.
Okay. And so if I were in the US and I'm looking at your work on social media, is there a way while I'm there and I see your work, is there something there that I would be able to see, I can come here and go there and I can meet Marvin and I can get this particular artwork?
Exactly.
Okay. So when you paint or when you project your work, other feelings do you intend to convey with the planning of it? What do you want me to get from it? What feeling? Just that Ghana is a lovely place to visit.
Okay, the feeling is actually that it's not everyone that gets to come to the tourist site themselves, but from the look of the artwork, you get to know how it looks like and how it was made and everything. So even from wherever you are, you know how the lighthouse or whatever I have portrayed looks like in real.
Okay, and so that pretty much tells me how the artwork reflects what you see around you, because you're doing portraits of things that you see every day in Ghana. So, what is your biggest influence? Who is your biggest influence?
Okay, actually my dad.
Okay. Yeah. And what does he do? Does he?
He's very good at acrylic paints. Yeah, he can make a portrait and he would be very difficult to even see the difference between the artwork itself and then the real thing.
Okay. And is there any particular person or thing that is your biggest inspiration?
Yeah, Malvin.
Who is it?
It's an Italian draftsman.
Okay.
He's also into the paper craft.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. I have never heard of him, but I will look him up.
Sure.
I'm going to take a small break here, a Komobako, and we will come back with Marvin in a few minutes. Welcome back to Komobako. We're here with Marvin, who is telling us about his artwork. Marvin, is any of our artwork in galleries? Where do you display your work?
Okay, I don't have any art gallery. I don't have any art in any art gallery at the moment.
Okay, so you don't have a place where you set up and display anything?
Okay, we have this festival we have been doing at Accra every year. Called the Charlotte Festival.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will normally take it there and showcase it, not for sale though.
Okay.
Just to showcase it.
Let's see. So, how are you financing your work? Other than if you do the festival, do you actually, because you said you don't sell it in the festival, how do you finance it? In other words,
actually, when it comes to art, I also do face painting.
Okay.
That one I do, and I get a little money.
Okay.
Like I remember one time I had a contract at Accra Mall every Sunday for 4 months.
Okay.
And every day I had the money that I was taking. I was using that money to finance my art and my craft.
Okay. So is it a donation that someone can offer? Say I want my face painted. Do you you don't put a price on it? Do you just do a donation? How do you do it?
Okay, with face painting, it depends on wherever I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Like churches like this, a number of 100 people, 100 children as a price. And when it comes to shops, schools, and then restaurants, normally, like the one I had that I was talking about, the 4 months one, it was a restaurant at KFC.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a program to promote their buying.
Okay. All right. That's good. Okay. So, and right now, are you working on any projects? Anything?
Yeah, I'm working on a particular project. It's not coming well, but I know it doesn't keep push through. I'm trying to come up with a Kwame Nkrumah Museum, which is really giving me a hard time, but I know I'll definitely push through. Yeah. It takes a lot of calculations and analysis and all that, and I'm still pushing very hard.
And do you have anyone who is encouraging you, backing you at the moment?
Yeah, my mom.
Wonderful.
My mom gives me inspiration.
Okay, and then you had told us about earlier about what you like to, what your artwork is, the architect of fraud. How do you seek out new opportunities? So you've already did a 3D portrait of the lighthouse, or do you ever decide, okay, I'm going to do a painting of this, or I'm going to do something else with this?
Actually, the lighthouse came into mind when the third edition of Charlotte Festival was coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was talking about this lighthouse, people taking pictures of the lighthouse and all that. So I decided to come up with a 3D dimension of the lighthouse. Okay. So I had to go all the way to Accra, study the lighthouse for about a week, the ins and the outs, the side view, even climb up to where the light is, and all that, to come up with a better structure of the lighthouse.
We're going to have a look at the lighthouse 3D image in a minute.
And also collapsible.
Okay, we're going to have a look at that in a few minutes. Now, how do you get a collector base? How do you, because you have to showcase your work in order for people to say, oh, I like that. I want to collect, I want to put that in my art collection. How do you do that? How do you get your work out there to people?
Like I said earlier, the art festivals, that is one. I take pictures of it.
And how often are those?
It comes every year.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, every year. And it's hosted for a week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people come to showcase any type of art.
Mm-hmm.
Paper crafts, portrait art, acrylic painting, landscape, and any type of art.
Okay. What about, do you ever do any competitions?
Actually, I'm not been to any. I'm not even had any competitions in Ghana.
Okay.
All I hear is fun fairs and art festivals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. So how do you study other artists? I know we had talked about this. So how do you navigate the art world? How do you study other artists and what they do? Do you sit down with their work and say, oh, I could try to do something like that with this? How do you do it?
Okay, like Damien, Baron model. He inspired me to start his paper art and craft. He's very good at it, and he's done so many paper craft that when you see, you're going to go, wow. So I just look at some of his videos and then I try to imitate some of his works, and that is how come I was able to start with the paper craft.
Okay. These are the things that I don't know, so I'm glad you're here to explain. So I want you to present some of the artwork that you have now with you wanted to show. And we will do that after we take a little break. And when we come back, I'll have you show us some of the artwork that you have with you.
Sure.
Okay, Akomobako, we're going to take another break. And when we come back, Marvin is going to show us some of his artwork. Back to Akomobako. Marvin is going to show us some of his work. Marvin, and you explain it, please.
Like I was saying, this is the lighthouse.
Ah, nice.
As you can see, it's all turned out because it's been 4 years now since I made it.
Okay.
The third edition of the China Festival. That is when I made this lighthouse.
Very nice. And it's like a 3D folding card.
The door. I didn't make my fights. It's just to let you see the deck and the windows.
Okay.
Just as it is at Accra Lighthouse.
Okay. Great.
And with the back too, you see windows.
Okay.
Just
Very
as
nice.
it is at Accra Lighthouse. Like I said, it's been 4 years, that's why it looks all turned up like this.
Yes.
I have other ones that is current.
Mm-hmm.
It looks nicer than this one.
Okay. Okay. Very nice. Thank you.
So the inspiration from this particular craft is during the year 2016, everybody was talking about this lighthouse, going to Charlotte Festival to enter this lighthouse. And it's not everybody that gets to go to the lighthouse because during that time you have to pay before you climb.
Yes.
So I made this such that people that who not get the chance to go near or go into this particular building will have a feel of how it looks like and everything.
Okay.
And the reason why I made it
because I've never been to the lighthouse, but I've never actually been in. So in the top where you have the round part here, can people actually go up there?
Yeah, people walk around here, and in the middle here is where the light is.
Okay.
But I couldn't attach a light or cover it up because if I did, I wouldn't be able to close it.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
And the reason why I made it collapsible like this, I had to travel with it from wherever I was to Accra.
Yeah.
And making it just like this was going to dismantle or get it done. So I had to make it in a way that it will be collapsible.
And it will stay clean.
And it will be very easy transportation.
Yes.
So that anywhere I get, I can just put it down and open it and you still have your 3D.
Right. Okay, I got you. I understand. Very nice. Can you show us some more?
So this is another one. This is one of the recent ones. I made it just last year. Still because of the Charlotte Festival.
How nice.
But this one actually doesn't portray any building or anything in Ghana here. It's Malvin made a copy of this and it was so nice that I also wanted to do it. Even though it gave me a hard time, but I still I was determined, so I was able to do it. This actually took me about a week and 3 days.
Okay.
That's almost 11 days.
Now, where is this? Geographic.
You can look closely inside. You see lots of paper cards holding up this particular thing, this one, and then this one as well.
Okay. Yes.
And I also made it collapsible to make it easy for transportation because I was going from the house to the Charlotte Festival.
Nice. Very nice.
And the colors here is not just any acrylic paint or any color. It's just a color set that I used.
Okay. Okay. Great.
And so far, this is the biggest among all the paper cups that I have.
Very nice.
So I also made this when I made the one you saw before this one, the yellow one. Actually, this one also doesn't talk about anything, but it's all about the flow.
Yes.
As in when you're opening it.
Like a pyramid.
Yes, exactly.
Very nice.
Of course.
Very nice.
If you don't think that you might think it's an alien ship. So I was basing on the flow. That is how I came up with this particular craft. And this is not just the only one on this particular paper.
Okay. Now that one reminds me.
Which also doesn't talk about anything. Even though some people say it looks like a building in Dubai. I don't know.
It's just like a building I've seen before. Nice. It's like
But actually, I was just looking at the flow.
Yes. Very nice. But it seems like something I've seen before. Place I've been.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yes.
And the next one,
nice.
It's just a box in a box in a box.
Okay.
Just like saying when you want to hide something from the black man, you put it in the package, and then in the package again. And the last one on this particular paper.
Nice. Very nice. I see a place here too, but I'm not sure. It's very nice.
Actually, this one also gave me a hard time that I pushed through successfully. It was also placed on the floor.
Very nice. So with your books like this is almost like a book. How much, like the range, or the price range of something like that? Could you give me that?
If I'm to sell this, it's 4 crafts in one paper. And this will go like from 200 cedis to 600 cedis.
Okay.
So I'm selling in the particular market.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So do you want to show us any more? Do you have anything else?
The one that is a portrait art.
Very nice. Is this of a particular person?
With this particular portrait, I was inspired by the water flowing on the lady's face. Yes.
Very nice. Oh, can we hold it up?
So this drawing took me a week in 3 months.
Wow.
I used 7 days, but in 3 months.
Now, and this is done in pencil?
Yes, just pencil.
Very nice.
Graphite and charcoal pencil.
Okay. Wow. And then what is it laminated? How is it laminated? Is it what type of lamination?
It's just a rubber lamination, just to protect the art in case it's dissolved by oil or fall into water.
Okay. Very nice. Okay. All right. So now I want to ask, where can we go to follow you and say if someone is interested in purchasing any of your artwork? Tell us where your website, your social media handles are.
Okay, my social media handle is Facebook, Kido Kid.
Kido Kid.
Yeah. Instagram, Kido Pencils. And then Twitter, @Kido Pencils.
Kido Pencils. Spell that.
Kido, KHYDO.
KHYDO.
KHYDD.
Okay. Well, Komobako family, we will be back in a couple of weeks or a week or so with a new guest, and we thank you for having us. And we appreciate all of your likes and appreciate your subscriptions. Please continue to like us and subscribe at Komobako on YouTube, and to visit our website at akomobako.com. Thank you so much, Marvin, for coming and talking to us and showing us your wonderful artwork. And we will see you next week. Thank you.